So Bill Maher had Tim Pool on his Club Random podcast. Now, by the way, I think I saw some article about how Bill Maher was creating a podcast studio or like a network with other shows, and apparently that went under in less than a year or two or something like that. Like, I didn't even know he was trying to produce other shows for his like Club Random network or whatever the fuck. But anyway, this show is, man, it is just... You could tell this is a guy who's an attention whore, Bill Maher is, and he just wanted to get in on the podcast craze. He saw the success of like the Rogan sphere, and so he wanted to get in. But it's everything about it is so fucking try hard. He's so try hard. I mean, he's always been try hard with his whole like every week on his show. You get his whole shtick of, I'm Bill Maher. I smoke weed. Okay, I have sex. Okay, I'm a bad boy. Like you get that sort of shit, and that's just ramped up times 1,000 on this podcast, because every show it's like he's got to be like, don't mind me, I'm just over here mixing my drink as I talk to you, because I'm just like a cool guy, you know what I'm saying? I'm total bad boy over here, bro. He'll like smoke weed. It's all so try hard. It's so put on. But anyway, I don't know why I went on that random side tangent, but Bill Maher had Tim Pool on his show, and look, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I did not watch the whole thing. I would rather shove a cactus up my urethra than watch an entire podcast with Tim Pool and Bill Maher. Okay, but I did have this one clip, which I could not help myself. I had to play it for you guys, and I had to talk about it, because this just drives me absolutely mad, y'all. So the title here is, Are You Fucking Kidding Me? Bill Maher scolds liberals over Hamas support. Okay. All right, so here we go. Let's watch.
One of the main reasons why the far left started to really hate me is because I call out Islam as what it is, extremely illiberal. That's what's so ironic about liberals being so supportive of Hamas, is because you're liberals. And these are the people, I'm sorry, but this ideology, Islam, even in its more benign forms, yes, I agree. The vast majority of Muslims, not terrorists, of course, but Islamists, which is the word we use to describe people who are not terrorists but kind of agree with the things terrorists are doing and are for, that's a much higher number. That's many millions of people. And even the rank and file, I mean, most Muslim societies live under some form of Sharia law, which no Westerner who thinks that Hamas is so great could ever live under. Your fundamental rights that you take for granted here in America, you would not have. You know, I mean, all the protesters who are protesting in Gaza against Hamas, they've all been killed. Right. They killed protesters.
Hey, who's doing most of the killing in Gaza, Bill? Who's doing like 98% of the killing? Any thoughts on those people? No, I didn't think so.
I mean, do I have to say anything more than just if it was just that issue, how women are treated? Are you fucking kidding?
Yeah, because Bill Maher, he treats women phenomenally well, I'm sure. All right, Jesus Christ. For so long, we heard on shitty fucking podcasts like this, in order to have honest intellectual engagement, you need to steel man your opponent, not straw man your opponent. We're all about ideas. We're all about conversations and discussions and the free flow of ideas, and let the best idea win in the marketplace of ideas. Ideas. They have conversations about having conversations all the time. That's what they fucking do on these podcasts. But do you actually believe that is a fair representation of the liberals and leftists and the pro-Palestine protesters and their position on Gaza? No, he doesn't. Bill Maher doesn't believe that, because he had Bill Burr sit across from him and set him straight on this issue. His stupid... the liberals are actually supporting Hamas, okay? The protesters are pro-Hamas, okay? How many fucking times do they have to say, we are anti-genocide? We want Israel to stop carpet bombing innocent people, women and children. We need you. Hey, we're protesting for you to let food into the Gaza Strip so people aren't starving for 80 fucking days straight, where you have 80 people who died from it, so many more on the brink of death from it. tremendous video evidence and picture evidence of people either dying or about to die, no medicine, leading the world with child amputees because Israeli snipers fucking shoot at their legs and their arms and sometimes shoot them in the fucking face. The point of the protesters and the point of the liberals is, hey, I'm against wanton mass murder. I'm against modern day genocide and ethnic cleansing, and innocent people get... How many stories have we heard? Hey, here's 15 paramedics, and Israel decided to mass murder them, bulldoze their bodies, and put it in a mass grave, and then cover it up after the fact. Bill Maher's got nothing to say about any of that. None of it. He just pretends like it doesn't happen. Every day we get a new atrocity, pretends like it doesn't. Oh, did Israel just massacre world central kitchen workers? Shh. Did they just bomb a UN building? Shh. What? How many things do they have to do? He just ignores it all, buries it all, pretends like it's not happening, and goes right back to his stupid fucking rant of, and the liberals support Hamas, and the protesters, and there's Tim Pool sitting there. Yep. You want to try to steelman your opponent, you fucking lying smear merchants? Say this. Actually, they're just against mass murder. Actually, they're just against genocide. Actually, they don't think children should be carpet bombed. That's their actual position, you fucking liars. They're just lying. They know that's their actual position. But instead, he's trying to build up the weakest form of an argument on that side to swat it down and act like they're so crazy. They're so crazy because they support Hamas. That's definitely what they do and not what I'm smearing them and pretending they're doing. And it makes it easier for him to be pro-Israel and sleep at night, right? It makes it easier for him to go rah-rah Israel. And in Bill Maher's mind, since he's a deep bigot and Islamophobe and he's hugely xenophobic, he thinks like, well, Israel's on the side of science and the Enlightenment, and they're not religious crazy people, whereas the Muslims are religious crazy people. So whatever they do to them is justified, okay? It's almost like they're subhuman. Meanwhile, I'm sure you all know this about Israel. The idea that it's not packed full of absolutely psychotic religious fundamentalists is absurd. Are you kidding me? You have the ultra-Orthodox there. You have the settlers who believe God gave them the right to steal the land of Palestinians, and they're open about it. They just did a march on Jerusalem Day, assaulting random Palestinians and chanting things like, may God burn their village and kill the Arabs. That's what they were doing. No comment from Bill Maher. No comment from Tim Pool. Kill as many paramedics as you want. Bomb as many World Central Kitchen workers as you want. Kill as many UN workers. Bomb as many children in Gaza. Massacre as many as you want. We're talking about maybe 400 or 500,000 Palestinians who've been murdered, annihilated, exterminated. That's what we're talking about. And you know where I get that number from? Netanyahu and Trump. Because they always say there's about 1.8 or 1.9 million people left in Gaza, when the official death toll is 50,000 dead. It's not. It's way more than that. When they say 1.8 or 1.9 million are left, there were 2.3 million. You do the math on that. That's what these protesters are against, you fucking con man. You smear merchant. You disgusting freak. But Bill Maher, you know how he is. Once he gets married to an idea, and his idea is Israel good, Islam bad. Once he gets married to an idea, he can't fucking let it go. Doesn't matter how much evidence you show him. Doesn't matter how detailed your facts are. Bill Burr literally sat right across from him, and Bill Maher tried to make the same argument. The liberals are protesting for Hamas. And Bill Burr's like, no, they're not. I'm with the protesters. I'm with the kids. Because they're just against this mass murder. It's like, no, actually, they're for Hamas. He fucking melted like the little bitch he is when the proper pushback came. Instead, you got a little cuck like fucking Tim Pool sitting there. Oh, yeah, good point, Bill. Oh, yeah, good point. Everybody who disagrees with us actually just loves Hamas. Like, are you fucking... They do the same bullshit with the Houthis, too. When people point out, hey, man, it's kind of brave and correct for the Houthis to try to blockade ships going into Israel to stop the genocide, a bunch of lying assholes twist it and go, you're saying you love it when the Houthis throw gay people off roofs, okay? Nobody fucking said that. Nobody talked about the domestic policies of the Houthis. They're talking about, hey, it should be the UN blockading Israel so they don't get the supplies to continue the genocide. Jesus Christ, bro. Oh my God. They're such idiots, and they're not actually interested in political debate and political discussion. They're not. They're interested in jacking themselves off and pretending they're so right about everything and smearing everybody who disagrees with them. Oh, you just support Hamas. Jesus fucking Christ, man. I can't stand these people. Because you know what this says to me? It literally doesn't matter what happens in Gaza to these people. It doesn't matter. Israel could decide tomorrow we're going to drop the mother of all bombs right in the fucking middle of Gaza. I mean, 90% of it is rubble anyway. They could go to the remaining 10% and drop the mother of all bombs on it, or they could fucking nuke the region, right? And these guys would still come out here like, can you believe the liberals support Hamas? Actually, I think the liberals were just protesting the nuking of Gaza. No, they actually support Hamas, okay? I can't imagine being this intellectually incurious, right? I cannot imagine it. I cannot imagine it. Living in this fucking caricatured world you've made in your mind where you're the embodiment of pure good and you're right about everything. And anybody who ever disagrees with you ever, they're just insane and like pro-terrorist. The irony is, who's really pro-terrorist? If you're still defending Israel, either by omission or by commission, who's really the terrorist defender? Anybody left not condemning what's happening, you objectively support terrorism and genocide. That's the bottom line. Because if you can't, of all the stories, all the red lines that were crossed, all the massacres and the atrocities, if at no point you said, you know what, too far, then you're the real monster. You are. But no, keep fucking jacking each other off about how, everybody, they all love Hamas. As opposed to the real argument, which is stop the genocide, stop bombing innocent people. Keep doing that. Enjoy. Because your moment in the sun is fucking coming to an end because people are seeing through this garbage, bro. This is garbage. This is fucking trash. This is trash. So as I said, if you want to, you go watch the rest of the podcast. I'd rather shove a cactus up my urethra. I mean, this is like, I'd rather put my nuts in a waffle iron. I mean, this is like, we literally watch, how long was this clip? It doesn't say, but I don't know, maybe 2 minutes or some shit. And I like want to jump off a bridge watching this, okay? It's just totally unacceptable, stupid, dumb. They're having an idiot juice chugging competition right in front of our eyes. All right, guys, that's the show. Oh, my God. My blood pressure, dog. It's my blood pressure. I got to chill. You know the drill. Everybody, please subscribe to the channel. Click that bell icon so you get a notification every time a video drops. Thank you to everybody who supports the show on Patreon. Unlike Tim, this is real independent media. I've never talked to an advertiser. I've never done an ad read. I've never made a deal behind the scenes. You guys fund the show $2 a month at a time, $5 a month at a time. We have that in the default ads on YouTube, and that's all. Very proud of that fact. You could also sign up for Crystal Kyle and Friends on Substack if you'd like. That link is below. Go subscribe to the Corin's World YouTube channel where we're dropping our Kyle and Corin episodes. All right, y'all. Love you very much, and I'll see you next time. Peace. Hey, y'all. Do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop. And watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.